guys, Marcel Irnie here. Let's continue the build process on Neo. So the next step is to make sure I got room around the radiator and start removing the header bolts. So let's get at it. Alright, let's mosey on. Music back on. It's important to notice that the header bolts are 12 spline. So I'm going to pull out this one. You can see as opposed to 6, you need the 12. And then of course, get a wrench as well. Get the 10. And we'll be able to use that. So alright. Don't lose these. Do not lose these because the kits don't come with these. You need to reuse these bolts, these nuts. And they're going to be hard to reach, of course, and that's the whole issue. Is like they're really hard to get in there. That's why you need the right tool. I just realized I actually have to take this bolt out to get this. It's the bracket, the piece of metal that holds the radiator and the oil cooler at the bottom. It connects to the bottom. And so you need a real tough spot to get in there. Right, and try to not to wreck your oil cooler fins. So this is what I'm talking about. This piece. Get it out of there because it's going to hit the center when you take it out anyways. The center up there is going to block it up in the middle. The cross beam for the exhaust recirculation. So I just made the executive decision that even though I could deal with this, the radiator, it's very movable, and I could get in there to get all those bolts. I have to change the coolant to AMSOIL coolant boost with water anyways. So that means I want to remove these to get even better access to the radiator and to get underneath here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the coolant now. It's kind of out of order, but right here, remove that, coolant will come out, and then I can remove the 2 hoses and get the radiator out of the way. So that's my next step. And then I put in AMSOIL coolant boost mixed with just straight tap water at a ratio on the back, and you're good to go. Man, I need a tripod. My camera battery charger is left in the States. Oh, I gotta remove the coolant cap. Okay, next step, let's remove the rad hose right here. One-handed working mechanics for you guys. And then guys move it back. And that's it. And then, you know, the tough part is to actually get it off. You gotta kind of like peel it back and wiggle it around, get some lube in there if you have to. So this was really stuck on there. I came up with a brilliant idea. AMSOIL silicone spray. I just use a screwdriver, lift it up a tiny bit, and to get it underneath, and look at that. Now it's like nothing. Awesome. That's how you do it. Okay, so did the same thing with the silicone, remove this hose, and now the radiator is giving me plenty of room. Focus. Plenty of room to work with. So I'm contemplating leaving the fan on this bike because it would be nice to have a fan when you pull off the track and the bike starts to overheat, or when you're overheating at the start line or whatever, you know. So thinking about it. I also like to remove this piece. It bolts into there. It's just totally not needed. It's held in here. It doesn't need this piece because you're going to go on and off. And when new calipers come, I might need to change the brake lines because of this freaking 45-degree angle. And the new ones bolt up here, and there might be enough slack. So, and then all these hoses that connect to the tank for breathers, they're all coming off too. I decided to remove the front fender just because I don't want to scratch the fender, and it's got to come off anyways. And I'm surprised it's really lightweight. It's probably there's no thickness to it. It's very. You could actually go racing with this because it's just as light as fiberglass. So. Very cool, very cool. Might race with that. The radiator is just way out of the way now, so it's really easy to access. Just one left right here. And I'm using my trusty Seattle tool. It makes it real simple to get in. Remove the bolt and get it off of your fingers. Don't lose it into the coolant. There it is, last one. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Almost into the coolant. Holy crap. Okay, so I got all the bolts out with my Seattle tools on the headers. And now, you know, the radiator, everything's sort of out of the way. They're all 4-into-1 though, so they make them really freaking tough. It's really just bullshit. Oh, I don't like stock exhausts. It doesn't want to come very well. Ah, got it. Voila! Oh, it's pretty heavy. Well, that's the stock headers on the Beamer. Missing the heavy exhaust, so it's got the O2 sensors, the servo. Yeah, you can see this got melted right here because this thing came out of the hole right here and it was rubbing against my exhaust. So a little OEM problem, right? A little defect. Okay, let's put this away. Alright, let's look what we got here now. I'm going to remove these brackets because for the OEM bodywork we don't need that bracket, I don't need one, don't need that one. So save a little weight here and there, and you know, I already removed some other ones, so that's it. Gotta empty this fluid out of here, which is gonna be annoying. And get an AMSOIL oil filter on there. And then I gotta get these out and remove the tank and everything else to get that out. So I kind of skipped and didn't show you. I removed the seat. You guys should be able to figure that out for yourself. And now I'm removing the plastic bolts up here, here, and here, and there. And I'm gonna remove the top cover with the sides. And then I gotta remove the gas tank because we gotta make access to these to remove the servo weight. So that's the next step. And there, of course, is the ABS module. Little smaller this year. Pretty simple. You know, it's just I can keep it all together. I guess I could remove these bolts and separate the two. Yeah, that would separate the two. So to get back here. That was the center bolt. It was attaching to the gas tank. It does have a little split. Now keep in mind here, it has little tabs. So you pull it out to break it off. And there we got the ECU. And oh, here's the hose lines that we don't need. I gotta get some silicone spray in this one too. Let's see. Get rid of that one. There. Save some weight. There's some hose. There's that one. So it's a T30. To remove the side of the tank is this one. Okay, a lot of people ask me why don't I use just the T-handles I have. Just pretty much right down here I could grab them. They're all right there, which is, you know. But I really like the fact that I can grab this one, grab my 10, and grab this, and just make a tool into the end of that. There we go. I have my own little T-handle. Remove that. So now we can lift up the tank. It's not attached. It doesn't appear to be attached. So I gotta pick it up. I like to just straddle it on here, like that. This thing's full of gas, so I kind of screwed myself up. Got a full tank. And then, where the hell's that servo motor? Anyways, let's remove the gas tank. There's a button, releases a little bit of fuel in my hands, and then there's a couple little lines. Like that. I just use a little flat blade. Pick it up, remove it. And you want to be careful and put it on its face. See how this tab sticks out? So you don't want to put it flat, you want to put it forward on its face. Let me make some room here. Over here. See, 2 plugs and the fuel line. Simple, it's just a little button in the back. Easy. Try to do it when your tank's empty. Don't do what I did. You can see how the fuel line fits into a little hole here. It's got a little cushion. And then here's the 2 plugs. I just use a screwdriver sideways to kind of squeeze them out. And so we have the ABS pump lines. Nice, they have nice lines, but then it goes into a steel bar right there. So, what is this stuff doing? Where is that? What does this go to? That's the question. Oh man. The servo might be right there. Right in the way. It's not even accessible from up here. Ah, focus. Okay, I am actually stumped because these servo lines down here, it goes into this. But how does it even come out? I mean, is this one bolt gonna do it? I thought it would access up here, but it is screwed up. This is different on the 15. I don't know. I might have to take the subframe off and move everything out of the way. Subframe bolts. Ugh, what a pain. This is annoying. Damn you. Alright, let's fast forward here, guys. Sorry I skipped a bunch. I got 2 jack stands. One is under the middle of the frame right here. The other one's under the kickstand. And took the rear wheel off. This one's sideways right under here. So that way I'm going to take the bolt out from the rear shock and maybe the link bolt, and that way the swing arm will be loose. And if I take the shock out too, then I'll be able to drop the swing arm down and access that servo back there. It's all just to get that stupid servo. You know, because if I can drop the swing arm down, maybe I can access in here better. So a lot of work for nothing. Move the top shock bolt. Shock is loose. Oh. Don't lose your countersunk nut. The shock is still attached. Then you can remove the bottom as well. Okay, the bottom is next. Okay, I got the bolt out. Right there. It was really tough. Bolt. Using the stand behind me, I should be able to lower down. Oh, why do they make this so complicated? Ah! Alright, let's see what we got now. It seems to be attached back there somewhere. It's just so hard to see. Looks like it's on a plate. Off of this thing maybe. I don't know. I gotta take stuff apart. Okay, I think I figured it out. I removed those 2 bolts on the top of this plate. This whole thing, look, it's all attached to that. Alright, so now what? This damn shock's in the way. How is it attached to it? I can't even see still. Why is this so stupid? It's just... Those are definitely the wires. I might have to pull the shock out to get us more access. It's all part of that plate. It's just... Oh, it slides out of the plate. Voila! That's it. Slides out of the damn plate. Where's the damn servo wires? Here we are. Get out, you piece of crap. This is the worst, tightest, best design a BMW could ever come up with to make life difficult. Oh, there's a plug. Oh, I just scratched my freaking subframe. Ah. I wonder if I can do that plug on the phone. Okay, guys, that's it. Don't do that scratch like I just did. I hate this piece of the servo. It's out. Plug is out. Just it's on that slides on this piece here somehow. So to get it off, it slides through that. So it's obviously it's like that. And so you have to release the wall and slide it out. I don't know, it wouldn't, it's at an angle like that. Slides up and out. Maybe you can avoid it and slide it out. I don't know, you can try it yourself. So while I had the suspension out, I looked at the roller bearings. And look, only 900 kilometers on my bike and it's already wearing. Well, I mean, they're just wear marks. Now, they're not, you don't feel them, but that's just the start of it. So what I've been doing now, I got some AMSOIL racing grease, and you know, been getting it all over and in the side there, and back in she goes. So that's gonna help a lot with the synthetic grease, guys. Get that AMSOIL grease in there. AMSOIL racing grease. The shit is awesome. Grease lube and chassis lube. It's wheel bearing performance and chassis, which means it does high load, low speed, and high speed, low load. So it's both. It's just awesome. And at the same time, I should probably check the you know, the other ones as well. And then it's just such a pain in the ass, though. Yeah. Okay, so I just removed the bolt from the link. It was a big Torx, that one right there. And I'm going to grease the link as well. Hopefully there's no up or down. Pretty sure that's the way I took it out. Alright. Same idea. I caught it just in time, just in the nick of time. You can see that wear. Because the suspension doesn't spin much. It only moves, you know, like just a little bit. So look at the grease is pretty... There's like hardly any grease in there. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, sorry. It's like they forgot to grease it. Get that grease in there. I recommend, of course, using Loctite, right? Blue Loctite is my preferred, because I'm going to get it out again after. That's a big bolt. Ugh. Pretty good torque. Okay, I got blue Loctite. I'm using blue Loctite and everything. It was so tight I had to use the Seattle torque wrench to get it off. But I'll be removing this soon enough, and the blue Loctite, I don't need to torque it beyond 40 foot-pounds anyways, and I just did that by hand. Woo! Trying to empty out this coolant out of the reservoir now. Well, I think I'm finally ready to install the exhaust system. I've been doing lots of other stuff in the meantime, so... Hey! Let's go moto. Listen to some good music. Oh, I keep forgetting to clean my Subaru shield. Oh well. Honda. Inside, where is he going? BMW.
angle. Short shift.